guys, and welcome to my channel, the Bronson Sky Library. So I was struggling to figure out what to do for a video this week, so I'm just gonna do a book tag, even though nobody tagged me in it. I wanted to do it because I am really bad. I'm a horrible booktuber, and I just needed something to do for a video. I needed to figure that out. So yeah, I decided to do the 20 questions book tag. So I'm going to go through all 20 questions, and yeah, so I guess we'll get started. Okay, so question number 1 is, how many books are too many books in a series? 7? 10? Honestly, it just depends on the series and if I like it or not. So, Stormlight Archive, do as many books as you want. I know they're 1,000 pages, and I know that there's gonna be like 10 in the series, but that's wonderful. But then again, it's like it's like an arc for the first 5 books, and then another arc for the last 5 books. So they're kind of 2 separate series while being the same series. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So 6 or 7 or 10 or 14 or 15 Wheel of Time. Anyway, yeah, sure, let's go with that. Question 2. How do you feel about cliffhangers? I like them. If they're done right, I guess. Yeah, I don't have feelings on that. I like them when they're done well. Let's go with that. 3. Hardbacks or paperbacks? Floppy paperbacks. Floppy. We always want those floppy boys. Like, let me show you. Elantris. Best floppy paperback I have ever had the chance to read from. Man, floppy paperbacks. Something that the US does really well, floppy paperbacks. And something that the UK does not do well, floppy paperbacks. They don't have floppy paperbacks. I have a copy of the UK edition of Assassin's Apprentice, and while I love the UK cover of this book, I don't love the, like, I just don't, I don't like it. It's not floppy enough. I mean, look at that. It's kind of stiff, not floppy enough. But the US did come out with this cover in a floppy paperback. So I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to buy that one and give this one away. Nah, probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't do that. Anyway, floppy paperbacks. Other than that, I might go with hardbacks because they're pretty. Question number 4, favorite book. That's easy. The Arithmetist. I have like 2 copies back here. I don't know if you can see. I have like 2 copies of The Arithmetist. Yeah, I only have 2 copies. One of them I was going to give to somebody, but I haven't given it to them yet. So, whoops. Anyway, favorite book of all time. It's the book that helped me fall in love with reading again after years of reading classic novels and being, in a slump, a reading slump. I was in a slump for years, and that book just got me out of it. And so it's my all-time favorite book. And it will always be my all-time favorite book. Alright. Question number 5. Least favorite book. Ender's Game? I don't know. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. I know you love that book, but I don't know. I don't really... Yeah, we'll just go with Ender's Game. I read it like years ago, like over 10 years ago, and I don't remember. All I remember was I didn't like it. Sorry. Question 6. Love triangle. Question 6, love triangles, yes or no? Again, depends on how it's done. Usually no. I usually don't like love triangles. When they're done good, here's the thing with love triangles. Usually it's like between these two boys, like it's like this girl and these two boys, and she loves this one and she wants to choose that one, but she has like her best friend here and he's cool too. But no, it's obviously this one, the bad boy, not the best friend. And it also doesn't have to be the best friend, but there's an obvious choice when it comes to love triangles. And so that's what I don't like about it, is like there's this obvious choice, and it's obviously going to be this person, but then there's just like this other one sprinkled on the side. No, I don't like that. Don't like it. Okay, so love triangles, usually no. Question 7 is, what is the most recent book you just couldn't finish? I don't think there is. I don't think there is a book that I just couldn't finish. Like, there's a book that I just couldn't really start at the time, so I'm going to be reading it. It's the First Wheel of Time book. I tried reading it recently, and I don't think I was kind of in that reading slump. I'm a mood reader, so I wasn't in the mood for that book, so I just couldn't start it. So it's not like I just couldn't finish. It was more like I just couldn't start it. So yeah. Anyway, that's the answer I'm gonna go with. Yeah. All right. Question 8. What is a book you're Okay, question 8. What is a book you're currently reading? That would be Harry Potter #5 and The Wizard of Oz. Yes, I usually, which is different for me, I usually just read one book at a time, but I'm currently reading 2. Wizard of Oz, surprisingly, is super easy. I don't know why I thought it would be a hard book to read. It's a children's book. I just kept thinking, classic novel, so like it's gonna be meh. But it's actually really easy to read. Haven't gone very far, but I just remember it's a 4-hour long audiobook, and the chapters go by so fast. Anyway, so yes, I'm reading Harry Potter 5 and the Wizard of Oz. Okay. Question number 9. What is the last book you recommended to someone? I recommended Fireborn by Rosaria Munda to my brother Michael, and he loved it, because of course he did. Yeah, anyway, that's the last book I recommended, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think that's it. Okay. And y'all should read it too, because it's a really good book. Really good. A really good series. Whew. Y'all should read it. It's fantastic. Okay. Anyway, question number 10 is, what is the oldest book you've read? The oldest book I've read. One of the classic novels, I'm sure. I honestly don't know which one is older than the other. Like, there's Crime and Punishment, that's pretty old. Didn't like that book. There's East of Eden, that's old-ish. That's old, that's a classic novel. But I don't think that's older than Crime and Punishment. I don't know. One of the classic novels. Question 11 is, what is the newest book you've read? The Bone Shard War. Yes, the Bone Shard War, I'm pretty sure. Because that one came out in April. And I haven't read anything else. Because I haven't read the other Brandon Sanderson secret projects yet. So those would probably be the newer ones besides the Bone Shard War. But I haven't read those yet. So, yeah, the Bone Shard War. Okay. Question... I forgot what question. Okay. Question 12. Favorite author? Brandon Sanderson. Yeah, it's because I'm basic. I like the basic ones, okay? Shoot me. Alright. Question 13 is... Oh, I also love Shannon Hale. That's another favorite author. Yeah. Yeah, Shannon Hale. I'd say Shannon Hale, for sure. Alright. Question 13 is buying books or borrowing books? Probably buying them. I'd have to say buying them. Yes. Because, like, when I borrow books, then sometimes, especially when I borrow them from, like, family or friends, I just end up, like, keeping them forever, and then finally being like, oh, sorry, I didn't read it. Here's your book back. Because they keep asking, where's my book? Where's my book? I'm like, fine, take it back. I didn't read it. Because it's just hard to do that. So, instead of borrowing books and reading them that way, I just buy them and then they can just be on my shelves forever. Just kidding. I am trying to read the books that I have bought and that I have had on my shelf for a long time. So I'm getting to my books. I really am. They're not yelling at me anymore because they're happy with me right now. Because I'm actually reading them. Oh, and I guess I do like borrowing them from the library. That's probably what the question's actually asking. I do like borrowing them from the library. I love the library. I think they're awesome. I just don't utilize them as much as I should. I should really utilize the library more. But it's just, I have that time limit on me, and I don't like that time limit of trying to read these books, especially now when I'm in college and I can't read as much. So yes, I would love to utilize libraries more, but I just, time. Anyway, okay, on to the next question. Is question 14, what is a book you hate that everyone else seems to love? Harry Potter. I mean, especially the first Harry Potter book. I say that every time, though. Ender's Game? I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that question. Okay. Probably Harry Potter. Alright. Question 15 is, bookmarks or dog ears? Bookmarks, for sure. I love having bookmarks. Like, I dog ear, like, my book journal that I have, where I, like, write all of my thoughts on my books that I'm reading, and my booktube videos I'll write down in my book journal. And I dog ear those pages, but because I don't see the necessity of having a bookmark for that, but in my books, bookmarks. I love bookmarks. Just give me all the bookmarks. Okay? Okay. Alright, question 16 is, what is a book you can always reread? The Arithmetist, because it's my favorite book. Mistborn, for sure. Any Brandon Sanderson. And any Shannon Hale. Not any Shannon Hale, but, like, The Goose Girl, I could reread that all the time. Princess Academy, I could reread a lot as well. Yeah. So yeah, for sure Mistborn. For sure. That's the #1 series that I will probably reread all the time. Okay. Question 17. Can you read while listening to music? Not really. I've been able to sometimes, especially if I listen to film scores. I can read while I listen to those. But I usually like to read in silence. Or I like to read while listening to the audiobook. I love immersion reading. I have gained a new love for that recently. I love immersion reading. Love it. Okay, so yeah. I would say no, I can't. I can do homework while listening to music because I can just, like, I don't know, for some reason I can just put the music in the back of my mind while I'm doing homework, and I can, like, mindlessly sing to the music while I'm doing homework, but I can't mindlessly sing to music while I'm reading a book because I'm trying to read. So yes, anyway, no, I cannot. Okay, question 18. One POV or multiple? Both. I love both. I think there are pros and cons to both. Like, pros to the one POV, you just get one person, and if you like them, you like them, and you don't have to switch over to another POV that you might not like. And so, and it's really interesting to just be in one person's mind. I think one POVs are really great. Cons to that is that maybe you don't like them, but you like the plot and the like other side characters, or you like just the book in general, the magic system, whatever, the world, what have you. And yeah, like that's a con to one POV, is like, I don't really like the POV, but I like this world a lot. Anyway, so of course, yeah, pros and cons. The cons to like multiple would be, I don't like this character over here, so just reading this POV is meh. But then there's characters that you absolutely love, and so you love reading those ones, but then when you get to the meh characters, you're just like, ugh. I'm doing a lot of ugh. But yes, so yeah, both. Okay. Question 19 is, do you read books in one sitting or over multiple days? Multiple days. I cannot read in one sitting. I have done that maybe once. And that was when I was like in elementary school and I hadn't read the book that I needed to read for the next day. And so I just had to quickly read this small little chapter book. Okay, it wasn't small. It was bigger than that. But at least in my little fourth grader mind, it was massive. When I probably look at it now, it's probably not that big. But anyway, I've only done it like once, where I've read it in one sitting. I think the fastest I have been able to read a book is in 2 to 3 days. The average fastness of reading has been 3 days. Yeah, multiple days. It can't be one sitting. It's too tough for me. My ADHD, boo, does not work with that. I don't know why I did this motion. Okay, anyway, question 20. Who do you tag? Well, nobody tagged me in this, and I'm still kind of new to BookTube. I've had this channel for like 9 months now, and so I don't really know who to tag. And plus, nobody tagged me in this. But if you're a booktuber and you want to do this, I now tag you. So if you want to, you for sure can do this tag. And also, I'm the worst booktuber, and I don't know who originally created this tag, so I apologize for that. So anyway, those were the 20 questions. Thanks for listening to me ramble on, answering these 20 questions. If you guys want to subscribe, you can. If you want to like this video, you can. If you want to do all the things, you can do that. And I will see you guys in my next video. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or night or evening or midday or morning or yes. Anyway, have a great night, day. Fantastic. Okay, bye.